Heyo, welcome in to CHGO Bets Daily, coming to you live from our house. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Alongside me is Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. And Lawrence, play the sound effect. The law dog is in the house.
What sound effect are you talking about?
Oh, it's the dog barking because you're the law dog.
The dog barking. Hi.
Wonderful. We got some MLB bets to talk to you about today. We got Cubs and Sox, or nope, they're not playing each other. They play. We got Sox taking on the Blue Jays and the Cubs taking on the Brewers. Thank God the Cubs won that game yesterday. Cody, if they didn't win that game yesterday, I honestly don't know if I wanted to do the show with you.
Yeah, if they didn't win yesterday, if they didn't figure that out, I would have been on like. You see a headline of someone like dead man found in Lake Michigan.
Literally, yeah. Cody Delmendo missing. I don't know about dead, but you'd just be wandering the streets. He's real dramatic. He's real intense. We know this about Cody. We love him. We'll put an anklet bracelet on him, so in case he goes missing, we'll be able to find him. We'll get him chipped like a dog.
The last 18 innings have just been annoying. So
I mean, most of the innings were fine, and then there were just a couple bad ones.
Yeah.
But shout out to Rossi for really giving it to that was fantastic in this post game.
Yeah. Get your bets in on David Ross, manager of the year now. Get him in.
There you go.
Here's the turning point.
You think so? I mean,
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Anyone can win a central division. I think we know that. We got Cubs and Brewers in Milwaukee, and then Blue Jays and Sox. Let's start off with the Cubs. I feel like we usually do start off with your Cubbies. I do like the note from our guy Jack R, and shout out to everybody hanging out with us in the chat. Jack R, Steven, James as well. We got 12 people watching, so make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. But Jack R says Cubs are 33-25 when Steele, Stroh, Hendricks, or Smiley start today. I'll start Justin Steele on the bump for the Cubs. How good does that make you feel?
A lot better than when anyone else pitches, not named Marcus Stroman, I guess. He's been great. He has the best earn run average in baseball. He's 9-2. So whenever he does go out there, I mean, I'm not a big win-loss guy, and I know you're not either, but when you see that kind of record, it's at least showing that he's putting the Cubs or helping the Cubs, or I guess I was right, putting the Cubs in position to win. So
I'd rather be 9-2 than 2-9.
Yeah. So, with that said, you can take Justin Steele to record a win today at plus 130 if you want to, and I'm thinking about it. I'm just a little worried because the bullpen the last couple of days, they've had to use their high leverage guys the last 2 days, and so, if Steele goes 6 innings and, the Cubs have a lead, great. I just don't know who they're going to use in these final innings after he comes out. If he's able to go deep today, that's better. But they've used ALLCITY and Leiter the last 2 days. Merriweather pitched the last 2 days as well. And, they just called up Palencia, who came in and made his major league debut. And, the worst possibility to use a guy like that. But maybe, I don't know how many pitches he threw, but maybe he can come in and do something incredible again. The defense behind him really was what was incredible. But I think that there was no worse situation to bring him in to make his MLB debut than yesterday. So, they ripped the Band-Aid off, and I think they're going to use him in a lot more high leverage spots moving forward. Maybe he's the one who takes the closer role eventually because he's going to generate more swing and miss with he touches triple digits with the fastball. He's got a good, he's got good breaking pitches to go with that. But he's a rookie, so I don't expect that right away. But again, the bullpen is, at least they're high leverage guys. They're kind of taxed right now, and they need Steele to go deep tonight. And I mean, he can go 7. When it comes to recording the win, it will be on the bullpen to do that. And just based off the last 2 days, I don't know if I can trust that. So that's the gamble. To me, that's the gamble at plus 130. It's not a bad bet, I don't think, but I just think there's going to be more wildness in the last few innings again tonight, and it's going to break me again, or I'm going to be on CHGO Cubs post game freaking lit,
chugging beer
chugging a beer and talking myself back in on winning the division. So, which I already have, but like, you know what I mean.
Right. And Jack mentions Fulmer can pitch today, and Palencia only threw 12 pitches yesterday. So I don't know if that really means a ton. I would say
Fulmer has been better. He has been better the last month or so. So
I mean, he was good enough to hit.
Yeah. Well, take the DH out of the game because Madrigal got hurt or whatever. Oh yeah, they had to move Morel to third base that day because Madrigal got hurt, and then so because Morel was the DH, they brutal. The DH. It was
Where's Travis Wood? You know,
seriously, yeah. Or they could have used Pedro Strop. He played the outfield once.
So the one guy I would say is probably not going to pitch is Merriweather. He's been used on the 29th, the 1st, the 3rd, and the 4th, and throwing 25 and 22 yesterday and on the 3rd. But Leiter, it was used on the 29th, not on the 1st, and not used against Cleveland at all. And then he threw 25 and 13. So, I mean, maybe you could see Leiter. I mean, especially if it's hey, we need you to get 3 outs maybe against the bottom of the lineup. Maybe it's not in a pressure cooker situation for Leiter, but they still use him, and maybe Fulmer is on for a safe situation. But Cody, you mentioned you want to bet Steele for the win at plus 130. We love plus money. Lawrence, do we like plus money? Okay. What's one way that you could avoid? Oh, you're just chewing like an entire piece of bacon off screen. What are you? Is that what you're eating?
Croissant.
Oh, croissant. Okay. I did not. I was in full screen and I didn't know that he was chowing down an entire croissant. That's good. But Cody, you said you were going to be worrying about, betting on Justin Steele because of the Cubs bullpen. Did you know that it's a no sweat Wednesday? So you don't have to worry. You could put down $15 on Justin Steele to win the game at plus 130. And because it's a no sweat Wednesday, if you lose that bet, get a bonus bet back up to your wager. And I think the max wager is $15 on that promo. So new customers, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app today and use code CHGO when you sign up. Bet just $5 to score $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's code CHGO. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. I like the play for Justin Steele to record a win for no sweat MLB Wednesday. So I would say download the app today and place your wager now. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Massachusetts, call 1-800-327-505 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Kansas, call 1-800-522-4700. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. In West Virginia, gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or visit www.1800gambler.net. All games are regulated by the West Virginia Lottery. Please play responsibly in partnership with Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races in Connecticut. Help is available for gambling problem. Call 888-789-777 or visit ccpg.org. 21 plus in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. 1 boost per eligible game. Opt-in require. Max bet of $50. 10 plus legs required for 100% boost. Eligibility, wagering, and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/baseball terms. Cody, hit parlay.
Thank you, Sean. You mentioned the no sweat bet. I'll go to the hit parlay second. But I'm using my no sweat bet on Cody Bellinger to hit a home run today, plus 450. He hasn't hit a homer since April, but he's been playing well over his last 10 games. I believe he has a hit in 10 straight games. So, and Adrian Hauser, Adrian Hauser pitches for the Brewers today. Lefties hitting 293 against him. Righties hitting 301 against him. I don't know what any of that means. It just means that he's just like, he is what he is. He is a solid back end starting rotation pitcher. That's what he's always been for them. He's not Corbin Burns or Brandon Woodruff or anything. Looking at his recent starts, his last start, June 29th, he did go 6 innings, only gave up 2 earned. That was against the Mets. We know how bad the Mets are. But he's had 6 starts out of 10 where he's gone less than 5 innings this year. Gave up 5 earned against the Athletics back on June 9th. That was probably his last start. That was not great at all. But he's not someone who goes deep. He hasn't been someone who's gone deep consistently he is not someone who goes deep into games consistently this year. So coming off a 6-inning start, I feel like, he's due for a letdown here, based off the trend. And then again, he has an ERA under 4, but the underlying numbers just don't look that great to me. Again, lefties hitting 293 and righties are hitting 301. I just think Bellinger's finally due. He's had a lot of hard hit balls, some fly balls at Wrigley last week that, maybe if the wind's blowing out a little bit or just not blowing in, maybe they go out. So I think he's due. So, and it's a no sweat bet. $10 wins you 57. It's like plus 450, something like that. So I'm going to take Bellinger to hit a homer today. And that goes in the hit parlay. We're going Bellinger, Hoerner, and Christopher Morel. It comes out to plus 150, but if you use that 20% DraftKings Sportsbook boost. Moves it up to plus 180. Let's see. All three of these players right now have been hitting for the Cubs. I just said everything about Bellinger. Morel has played well in this series. And again, righty's hitting 301, so that's why I'm taking Hoerner and Morel in this hit parlay. 2 of the 3 have the highest odds to get a hit today. If you go on the app and look, I believe Hoerner has the highest odds, like minus 330 to get a hit. Bellinger minus 235. Morel's right around like minus 220. So Vegas thinks that they get a hit today. So I'm going to take those 3 and, $10 wins you around 28, I believe, altogether. So those are my 3 plays today because I probably will be betting Justin Steele to record a win.
I really like that one. And you kind of talked me out of my no sweat, which was going to be Justin Steele to record a win. Because, hey, why play one single, just a guy to record a win when you could place one single guy bet for a guy to hit a home run when you can, in actuality, like our guy James Orlando, just place a no sweat home run parlay because those always hit. Cody, I know that you are in the green for your hit parlay, right? At plus 180.
I've actually won the last 2. The hit parlay is 2-0 in its last 2.
Yeah. How are we not advertising that like off the bat? He's 2-0 in his last 2, people. I mean, it is time to tail. You don't even need to no sweat this one. Just boost it and don't even close the app. However, I think it's time for a home run parlay because we're degenerates. And you mentioned
James Orlando's in the chat.
And because James Orlando's always in the chat. You mentioned Cody Bellinger to hit a home run. I like it. He has been red hot, and you've been talking about that a ton. And there's this website I use, the Batters Box, and they kind of give you matchup ratings for each and every player. It's a great tool. And when you look at it, the matchup rating for Bellinger isn't great against Hauser. He's got, at least for the Cubs, I think the 4th best matchup. However, for matchup fly ball rate, he clearly has the best for any of the players in this game, Brewer or Cub. So he going up against Hauser today is going to have the ability to put the ball in the air. And with you saying that he's been hitting the ball harder, the fact that he's hitting the ball in the air against this guy, and he's going to be hitting the ball hard in the air, sounds perfect for a home run. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else you need more than that. And then, because it is a home run parlay, we're going to go to the Sox and Blue Jays game. And I don't know if you know this.
Chicago home run parlay. Okay.
A Chicago home run parlay. But kind of, because
Lance Lynn's on the mound.
Because Lance Lynn's on the mound. Thank you.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
Lawrence knows.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you guys know this. Lawrence, you're a little bit more experienced than us. But that's
call me old.
Yeah, I'm calling you old. So have you guys found in your, and Cody, I can call you more experienced as well because you're older than me. Do you guys find Canadians to be being able to tell the future?
What?
I like
psychic. Canadians
are Canadians psychic? Have you in your time on this earth found Canadians to be psychic?
No, I haven't found that.
I have.
Oh,
so I guess that's why. So our guy KPW is going to be on the Sox pregame, and he's from Canada, and he's a Blue Jays. Okay. And last time we had him on, he was like, "Oh, Kevin Biggio's hitting a homer," and like he was like, didn't even worry about it, like just said it, just very casually.
Yeah, I do remember this.
Straight up first at bat, Kevin Biggio went deep. It's like, all right, and he said he likes Bo Bichette today. I love this park is. And look at that. James Orlando says, Bo, go to the yard. So we like Bo Bichette today. And I was in the full screen and I didn't even see the chat. So the fact that our guy James Orlando is even endorsing Bo, we're going Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette and Cody Bellinger is our home run parlay. You could call it the Chicago home run parlay because there are 2 Chicago teams involved. But 33-1, 10 wins you $345. And
roll.
Why would we be betting $10? Because it's a no sweat bet, no sweat MLB Wednesday. So we'll see. I don't
the killer bees, as they used to call those old Astros teams.
Yeah.
Bichette and Bellinger.
Oh,
let's go.
Look who's in the chat.
I heard Psychic Canadians. I told you. All right. And I'm giving them the credit too. So we like Bo Bichette at plus 500 and Bellinger at plus 475.
Let's do it.
Bichette hunts fastballs and Lance Lynn throws 3 types of fastballs. I don't think that it's going to work out well for Lance Lynn. And Rick Hahn's looking for a reason to believe. And Bo Bichette's going to probably put one over the fence. Sell the fucking team. Anyways, that's the main bets today. And then I was talking to KPW too about the Sox and Blue Jays game. I don't know if I would stray away from Lance Lynn's strikeouts just because we did see against a heavy right-handed lineup against Seattle, he was able to induce a decent amount of strikeouts. So over 6.5 for Lance Lynn at plus 115 isn't the worst. However, my guy KPW said he liked Jose Barrios over 6.5 strikeouts, if that was the line. Cody, where's the line?
For Lance Lynn?
No. For Jose Barrios.
I don't know. I haven't looked.
He liked it at 6.5. So using that knowledge, you want to take a guess? Where do you think it's at?
Barrios, he's been good this year. The Sox struggle against righties. I would say maybe it's at 8.
8?
Yeah.
Over 4.5 at minus 135.
Okay.
Exactly. You made the perfect face. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook.com sorry, I just fucking spit. I'm so damn excited. Go bet Jose Barrios to strike out more than 4.5 White Sox. What are you doing? Why are you still in this screen? Like, go to DraftKings and bet that. That's hilarious that it's at 4.5. He is easily going to strike out 5 White Sox tonight.
Yeah. Maybe boost it. Maybe go that alternate line if you do a same game parlay, right?
Right. Well, and too, if James is saying do 5.5 for the same game parlay. Do 4.5, right? Or get to strike out 4 and then just put 2 hit parlays in there. And then with the boost, you could probably get a decent like plus 200 same game parlay right there. I like that. I don't really love or endorse parlays, but here we are giving out a same game parlay and a home run parlay.
I'm endorsing parlays every day on this show during baseball.
Yes, you are.
So I mean, whatever.
And you're in the plus, baby. So
we're counting down
doing it.
We're counting down the days to college football and the NFL, guys. Like,
oh my god,
this is all like this is what I do until then.
First college football game 2023, August 26th.
Oh man,
we are
almost
very close.
We were like 2 months away, almost.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that made my day. All right. That's going to do it for CHGO Bets Daily. Shout out to the Law Dog. We appreciate him for downing a croissant during the show.
Yeah, sorry. It was delicious, and I couldn't help myself. I had to eat it immediately.
It makes it. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were like,
while you were eating
about that. And I was like over here going,
the dog bark would have worked. That would have been sufficed. That's Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. Cubs pre or just Cubs post tonight?
Just post tonight. Okay. See y'all after the game. Hopefully
Cody.
They win. If they lose, I'm going to be sad. If they win, I'm going to be happy.
Chugging beer.
That's it. Like that. I don't know how to say it. That's what we'll be doing.
Put it simple as that. We're gonna have a good time. And I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Join us at 6:30 on the CHGO Sports YouTube channel for White Sox pregame. And KPW, the psychic Canadian, will be joining Herb Lawrence and I. And then we will have a Sox postgame as well after the Blue Jays and White Sox. And we'll be talking with Vinny Duber about Rick Hahn and what he had to say before yesterday's game about if this team will be buyers or sellers. So it should be a lengthy and enjoyable discussion there. So make sure you're joining the Cubs and Sox postgame shows tonight, and hopefully you win money. We'll talk to you when we're millionaires tomorrow.